Alright, welcome again. My name is Benson Agbotogo, and this afternoon I want to share with you, it might be evening where you are or morning, it doesn't matter, good day. I want to share with you why most New Year resolutions fail. Well, today is the 29th of January, so we are almost done with January 2011. And maybe at the beginning of this year you made some resolutions. How are you doing with those resolutions? Do you remember them? Are you losing momentum in accomplishing these resolutions? Well, that is the case with about 90% of people who make New Year resolutions. Most people, when they make resolutions, their resolutions are around, they want to lose weight. And when you go to the gym around January, you find so many people, the gym is jam-packed, everybody is jostling, trying to lose weight, because that's a New Year resolution. But by February and by March, you go to the gym, you find very few people. Now, only those who are really determined continue going to the gym, and they want to keep that resolution. But why do so many people fall out just after a few months? You see, a new year doesn't mean a new you. If you buy a computer and the computer has a problem and you replace the monitor with the same operating system, the computer will produce the same results. So most people think that just because it's a new year, they are going to just be experiencing new results. No. You only experience new results when there is a new you. And in this recording, this video, I want to show you how you can actually change your life and be a new you and be in a position where you can achieve any goal in your life, not just those New Year resolutions, but every other goal in your life. Now, there are two kinds of belief systems. You have what I call belief systems based on lies and belief system based on truth. You are either operating on one of them. Either you are operating on the belief system of lies, or you are operating on the belief system of truth. Now, if you are going to move from one angle to the other, then you need to get some new information. Now, a lot of people who have wrong belief systems are unable to change those belief systems until they are in a position of consuming new information. What does a belief system do to you? It causes you to have an identity. And the number one reason why most people don't accomplish their New Year resolutions is because of the identity they have for themselves. It's the way they see themselves from the inside. Now, I want us to change that. And for that to happen, you need to change your identity, the way you think about yourself inside. Now, you've heard me say several times, if you've been listening to me for a long period of time, that you have the iceberg. And it is recorded that only about 17% of the iceberg is in the surface. 83% of the rest of the iceberg is below the surface, which simply means that a lot of the iceberg is unseen. The 17% that is seen is controlled by the 83% that is not seen. And that is where the identity I'm talking about plays a big role. You see, your outward appearance is simply a reflection of what is in your inside. So how do you change your inside so that your outside will reflect a different image for you to accomplish the New Year resolutions that you have for yourself. Number one, you have to deny all opinions that other people have about you and accept the truth about what God is saying as touching your life. You see, anybody can have an opinion about your life, but you mustn't allow the opinion that people have about you to influence you. You really have to allow the opinion that God has for you to influence you. Now, God says that you are made in His image and in His likeness. So that is your identity. Any other thing that anybody says is not relevant, so long as your identity is concerned. Granted, you might have made some mistakes in life. Don't dwell on those mistakes. Dwell on the fact that every day God gives you an opportunity to start life all over again. You see, in a few hours, today will be over, and tomorrow will manifest. And every day is a new day. God gives you a clean slate for you to start your life all over again. Don't allow your past regrets to shape your identity. Don't allow what other people are saying about you to shape your identity. Allow the truth about your life to shape your identity. When you allow this to happen, then you begin to gradually change your inner man. And as you change your inner man, your belief system is going to change, and your outward appearance will begin to reflect differently. Romans chapter 12, verse 2 says, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to know what is the acceptable, pleasing, and perfect will of God." There is the acceptable will of God, there is the pleasing will of God, and there is a perfect will of God. That happens during a process of renewing your mind. If your inside is going to change, it needs to be renewed. How do you renew your mind? Reading the Word of God on a daily basis is the most effective way I have seen that you and I can renew our mind. I encourage you, if you have not started reading, or if you've been reading and you did not know where to start in order to do this consistently, I encourage you to start with the book of John. Renew your mind, think differently, change your belief system, and your inside is going to be different, and I can guarantee you your outward results will totally be different. God bless you, and I intend to see you achieving every goal in your life. I will see you in the next videos, as I intend to bless you with many more for a transformation of your life. Thank you very much. See you soon.